So guys, today for the tip of the week is it's about like a stencil. So basically, stencil is a very important part of the tattooing process, which is like if you have a good stencil, of course, if you have a good drawing at first, is a very important part of it. But if the appliance of a stencil on the skin, the appliance of a stencil, the longer last of the skin on the stencil on the skin is also super important if you work as a stencil with stencils, right? So over the years I came across different sort of materials or different sort of liquids or ways to get the stencil on the skin. Basically, my always and still today is Dettol. Dettol is made, it's a very funny story about Dettol. I came across Dettol in 2001, I think. It was my first contact with that. But before that, I was kind of primitive tattooer. So basically I was back in my country, where you can get my accent from. And that was done by, I don't know, axe stick or thing. That was back in the day there. When I came to Europe in 2000, and then I was working with some people, and then I come across Dettol. Dettol is made in UK primarily, I think. Is a very old recipe, and nowadays used for disinfection or cleaning stuff, which is basically what they're supposed to do. Is super. I love the smell. Pretty much everyone who has come across to it, clients and people, tattooers, recognize the smell from far away. And I still prefer a lot that, because you can mold the stencil and it doesn't matter in which part of the body is if you know how to stencil on, right? I will make a video on how to my opinion or my way to do the stencil, how to apply the stencil on the skin, but it will be another time. So that was the first one. Second one I also came across many years ago was stencil stuff. This is a very cool thing I used for a long time when it came out, but then I went back to the tattoo again as it was an old school tattoo. This is very nice, very good, works as well, but it's a little bit tricky to apply. You have to wait a period of time to stencil on, otherwise become smudged and become a blue smudge on the skin. I have a new one which I get. This I think was a sample sent by some company. It's called Immortal, Prime Immortal. It's 100% vegan. I tried the other day. It works good, but the last is not so long on the skin, but still works very good. So if you guys gonna stencil, try to always choose a very good material, good source, and I will make a video on how to do so still, but this is 3 things I used. I highly recommend Dettol, because that's something I used for many years and I still carry on using it. And this guy here, I highly recommend too. So this is what I would recommend nowadays. Thank you very much. Ciao, ciao.